What's going on? Neri here, back with my first vlog in a very long time. And today we're going to be talking about the mysterious Team MZ hashtag that has been making the rounds on Twitter for the past few weeks. Team MZ is a streamer support group that operates mostly out of Twitter and Discord, and they have the motto of don't be competitive with other streamers, be competitive with yourself. It started around 10 weeks ago, and thanks to the hard work of their tireless admins, it's grown to over 1,600 members. It also now boasts its own Twitch team. They make merchandise for their team members, and they even have done some charity streams where they fundraised for one of the members whose daughter is recovering from cancer. I've been lurking around Team MZ for about 3 to 4 days now, participating in their PAB, which is short for Pick a Break. It's where you take a 10-minute break just to go through the Team MZ hashtag and throw your support behind some streamers by either retweeting or saying hi, popping in their stream if you can, and just generally being a decent human being to them. So, if you're a new streamer, you may be wondering, is Team MZ right for me? It is an incredibly friendly and welcoming community. Honestly, they are some of the loveliest people you are going to meet in the streaming community. Everyone is always happy to say hi. They're always incredibly thankful for the support they're given, and they're always happy to return the favor, which is very, very sweet to see. This little combination of people throwing their support behind you means that you can see some pretty rapid growth for your Twitter and Twitch streams. Oh my God, I've just broken 200 followers. That was my goal for the year. Thank you, Team MZ. It's also incredibly encouraging for new streamers because they will quite often do stream raids. So can you just imagine it? You're a completely new streamer, you usually get 1 or 2 viewers, and then all of a sudden the entirety of the Team MZ crew jumps in, says hi, has a chat with you, gives you a follow, and just generally makes you feel on top of the world and reminds you why you started streaming in the first place. So that is a really, really good feeling for new streamers. There's also a lot of advice to be found in the Discord server, with plenty of conversation around key topics such as should I call out lurkers, what's more important, numbers or community, and just plenty of discussion and advice from people who've been doing it a bit longer. All very, very handy resources if you are very new to the scene. This leads us into our cons. Because it is a group made up of a lot of newbies, there are a lot of streams whose quality not really up to scratch. You'll have games that aren't sized properly, you'll have audio issues, you'll have graphical glitches, you'll have all manner of strange and wonderful things as you would expect on Twitch down in the lower echelon. And as a member, you are expected to retweet those people who've only had a couple of retweets, whether or not they're relevant to your audience. And that is a big one. You don't want to be retweeting any old thing if it's not relevant to your audience, because they will eventually tune out or unfollow you because you're just spamming their feed with shit. So that's a big problem with Team MZ, I've found. With Team MZ being such a popular community, which has seen some exceptional growth in a very short amount of time, it does have a very big vibe of organized chaos. Now, the admins are working their butts off to make sure everything runs smoothly, but the Discord is massive, man. It is so massive. There are so many pinned posts, so many text channels, and the notifications are just through the roof. I haven't been on Discord since lunchtime, and I've come back to see there's been 400 announcements. 400! That is a lot of mentions. Too many. You're gonna miss them out. I'm blind to notifications on that server now because there are so many of them. It's also really hard to find pertinent information as well. I thought for the longest time I was actually a legitimate member of Team MZ because I was in the Discord server. No, you have to fill out a form. It wasn't until MZ herself tweeted me saying, hey, don't forget to fill out the Google Docs form pinned in my Twitter profile, that I realized I wasn't a member. And I knew where to go to become a member. Probably the biggest downside of all about Team MZ is what kind of community do you want to grow? Are you so focused on numbers that you want to see some rapid growth? Or do you want to have a community? Now, they do tout that it is community building, that community is really important, but there are just so many streams. I have seen in my whole time in Team MZ, I have seen 2 other Hearthstone streamers. Keeping in mind that Hearthstone is generally the second game on the list, that's not a lot of people who are into my games. And the streams that I have popped into, most people from Team MZ will pop in, say hi, maybe throw a follow, hang around for a few minutes, and then they wander off again. And that, I think, is probably the most crucial part here, is that Team MZ is full of other streamers. Everyone is there for one thing and one thing alone, and that is to grow their own channel. You're probably not going to find your next loyal viewer in Team MZ. You'll make some amazing friends and some great connections, but it is not where you go to find viewers. It's the same as most of those retweeting services on Twitter. So there you have it. That's my quick rundown on Team MZ. Have you joined the team? Are you a fan of Twitch building services, or would you prefer to grow organically? Let me know in the comments.